Hello everyone and welcome to the Trio Marble Championship where 16 teams of 3 will be competing across many events, the first of those being the relay race. There'll be 4 heats of 4 marbles apiece. The top 2 from each group will move on. Anyone that does not finish or falls off the course will count as a DNF, so you have to focus on staying on the course while staying as fast as possible. Now that I've introduced the event, I can introduce myself. I'm Furt, here with Akanon, and we are proud to bring you the Trio Marble Championship hosted by the Plasma Stripes. Fans from all over the world have gathered here today to watch their favorite team compete in the relay race. Very exciting event. The crowd, as you can hear, is very excited to be here. These are 16 of the most skilled and talented teams from all over the world, so I think to get here in general is a huge excitement for these fans, but to get a gold here would be huge. And this one's going to mean a lot more for the fans than almost any other medal. The first ever being awarded in the Trio Marble Games, and you want to win it. Here's an example run of what's going to happen in the relay race. You can see it's not so much endurance or even speed for that matter. It's more of just skill and tactic when it comes to those handoffs. The anchor has the most important role, and these are the 4 captains of their respective teams, and therefore the 4 anchors. It'll be Antimatter, Winfinity, Red Rogues, and Magmatics. Starting us off, the Red Rogues to an early lead. No one's going to catch them. They're going to stretch it all the way to the end. The Magmatics will come in a close second. Those top 2 lanes never really stood a chance. The Red Rogues took it from the start, and they held on to it. Some beautiful handoffs. The Magmatics had it for a second at the beginning, but then they just couldn't hold on. It'll be those 2 red teams moving on as we move on to the next heat. The Plasma Stripes, the hosts of this competition, are in this one, along with the Flames, the Electrolytes, and the Victor Trees. Victor Trees off to an early lead. It'll be a DNF for the Ferocious Flames. They fall out of their lane. And Team Plasma Stripes will not advance. The host team, disappointing start here. The Electrolytes had a lead early on. The Victor Trees got on that second handoff and were able to hold it, similar to how the Red Rogues did. Ferocious Flames fell off the track. It'll be a DNF for them. You got to stay in your lane. The Victor Tree fans, pretty happy they got to see that one, and we move on to Heat 3. It'll be the Camos, the Surfers, the Scientists, and the Laser Lights, and they are off on that bottom lane out to a lead. Oh, Marble has fallen off. It'll be a DNF, and I don't know who won that one. It was a very close one. I can tell you it was not the Scientists, and it was certainly not the Surfers, who ended up failing the same way as Ferocious Flames did. But you can see Laser Lights out to an early lead. That second handoff was beautiful for the Camos, and then both teams had a great handoff. But it'll be the Camos winning the heat. One more to go now. The Hummingbirds, Lilac Lightning, Polar Panthers, and the Wolf Warriors. Oh, that top line, the Hummingbirds are out. I think that was the Wolf Warriors who won it. In that bottom lane, the Lilac Lightning had a good run as well. Both teams will move on here. The Hummingbirds. This time in that top lane, we just see a bad handoff. It's always that's always that first one that knocks them off. Second piece of track, first handoff. But it will be the Wolf Warriors and the Lilac Lightning moving on to the semifinals now. I think they'll be sending out a medic on that Hummingbird Marble to check and make sure he's okay. As we see our 9th to 16th placers, the hosts are in 10th, and there's a 3-way tie for last now as we head to the semifinals. The Lilac Lightning, Camos, Electrolytes, and Magmatics. Camos have fallen off. I think that bottom line is going to cruise to a victory. Lilac Lightning will also head on to the final. It was a pretty good all-around performance by the Magmatics, and the Lilac Lightning had a beautiful last handoff. Can't say the same for the Camos. They didn't even make it to the last handoff. I think it's just the nerves. You're trying to go as fast as possible. You really need to be precise here. It's all in the handoff, and those top 2 teams had beautiful handoffs. Now the Red Rogues, Victor Trees, Laser Lights, and the Wolf Warriors. Those bottom 3 are all close, but the Wolf Warriors are going to stretch it all the way out to the victory over the Victor Trees. It'll be Laser Lights getting 3rd. No DNFs that round. I think they're all kind of locked in there, but the Red Rogues just didn't really stand a chance. You can be as precise as you want, but you still got to have some sort of speed, and the Red Rogues just didn't carry that. They'll be getting 4th there, although it's pretty close. We see our 5th to 8th placers now as we head on to the final. Electrolytes will be in the top 5. But only 4 remain, and only 3 of them will get a medal. It's the Wolf Warriors, Victor Trees, Magmatics, and the Lilac Lightning. Lilac Lightning have an early lead, and they'll hold it all the way to the finish line, doing the first gold in the tournament above the Wolf Warriors, and I believe the Magmatics got 3rd. A beautiful performance from them. You can see they had the lead out of the starting gate, and they just never let go. The Wolf Warriors got pretty close in that second section, but it was just not enough. The Lilac Lightning were able to hold on to get the first gold over the Wolf Warriors' first silver, and the Magmatics will be getting the first bronze. Victor Trees, happy they got 4th, but a little bummed out they couldn't get a medal there. I'm sure the fans of these teams are very happy they could see their teams standing on top of the podium. A bronze for the Magmatics, silver for the Wolf Warriors, and a gold for the Lilac Lightning. This, of course, means the Lilac Lightning are leading the tournament over the Wolf Warriors, Magmatics, Victor Trees, Electrolytes. Hosts are down in 10th, and there's a 3-way tie for last. We will catch you in the next one.